Hello Sagittarius, Lioness Intuition here doing your shadow aspect reading. Sag, getting into pre-meditation download energy. The 14th came in very, very strongly. The 14th of this month. I have no idea what that relates to. It is being very heavily highlighted for you, so just take note. I also heard ignorance is bliss. I have no idea what that is in relation to. And then I heard don't you dare with the whole like don't you dare sort of, yeah, pointing. It feels almost like it feels condescending for starters. It also feels like someone's trying to parent you. Someone's trying to correct something within you. I feel like it's completely unjustified, and I do feel like that is highlighted in these pre-pulled cards. Sorry. So, first card out we have envious and gluttony. Now, someone's religious background came in very strongly with this card. Okay, I do feel like Sag, there is a particular person that's watching this recording. Your parents are heavily religious, and there's one parent in particular that is continuously forcing their religious beliefs upon you. You are now an adult. I do feel like you don't resonate with that. In your younger years, there was a lot of questions that were brought up that were dismissed. I don't know why they were dismissed, but they were dismissed, and it really led you down a path to find your own sense of spirituality or religion, right? Next card out, we have the child I was meant to be, and then we also have downcast pride. Now, take this however resonates for you. For some Sag, I do feel like this is your energy. For others, I do feel like this is going to be vice versa. So we may have a few cross swatches. Take it however it resonates for you. But I definitely feel like someone had a huge issue with jealousy. I feel like you didn't grow up in the most financially secure family, and that grew the jealousy within you. I do feel like you looked at other individuals and what they had and were very envious, and it put you on a path to accumulate financial security. Now, with the child I was meant to be, I do feel like in this instance, there was a particular path you were meant to walk down. However, you weren't really given the chance. I feel like you didn't give yourself the chance to find the truth. So you continued down this path of gaining financial and materialistic things, only to realize now in your later years that that is in no way fulfilling. And I feel like this downcast pride is you're too proud to make any changes. Your pride has grown to a certain point where you don't want to be deemed as wrong. Okay, and I feel like that is an idea that you have created for yourself. I don't feel like anyone in your environment is going to judge you or think bad things of you or anything like that. I do feel like it's just you and your own ego getting in the way of making the necessary changes and becoming the person that you were always meant to be. Okay. Again, someone's pride is very heavily getting in the way of something. Okay, I do feel like for some, this is relating to a dynamic between two separated parents and a child. Okay, someone's too proud to it's not compromise or mend the gap. It's like to co-parent in a healthy way that is beneficial for the child. Right, and whoever's on the other end of this separation, there is a lot of insecurity wrapped up in this person. A lot of insecurity. And I do feel like this individual has main custody, primary custody of the child, and their insecurity is causing them to withhold time to the other parent, right? Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. Yeah. Anywho, let's get into it. Scorpio, Sagittarius. Sorry. I know we're doing Saggies. So I pre-pulled from the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. Okay. We are going to clarify the pre-pulled cards with the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. Okay, and then we'll clarify this deck with the tarot cards. We'll go ahead and get you guys some advice, and that will be your reading for this week. Alrighty, so let's jump into it. Tell me more about this envious and gluttony energy. Yep. Boom. Abundance in reverse. Yep. Really just confirms that original message that we got. I also feel like this is withholding abundance in the form of time with a child. Okay, now we have victim. So going back to the original message, I feel like the person who went through life accumulating materialistic things viewed themselves as a victim of circumstance. I mean, it's kind of not wrong, but yeah. They've taken that victim mentality and it's really cemented in your being, and that has helped grow your sense of pride. Thank you. You won't be made a fool of again. You won't be made a fool of. You won't be put in a position to feel like you are a victim of circumstance. And your pride, your ego is really driving that. We have acceptance coming out sideways. I definitely feel like you didn't receive acceptance or validation during your childhood years from your parents, from those who are meant to validate you, right? Which also, again, really cemented the whole victim mentality. Bottom of the deck, we have recovery in reverse. I feel like you never really... Yeah, destiny underneath that. Exactly what I was saying. You were meant to be someone else. You were meant to do something great. You were given these challenging circumstances for a reason. But you don't see that. You don't see that. All you see is what you lack. Please clarify, child I was meant to be. Thank you. Oh, well, we got a lot. We have isolation. We have expansion. And we also have self-worth. Yeah, and passion in reverse. And perception. This isolation doesn't feel like being isolated. It feels more like abandonment. You felt abandoned. And again, going back to the message of the separation and the child being stuck in the middle, this isolation very much like is cementing that message, right? With these two cards here, again, really just cementing that message where a healthy co-parenting relationship can't be cultivated because there is a lack of self-worth on one particular person's side, right? Yeah, and this, going back to the original message, this lack of self validation from those around when you were a child really caused you to feel abandoned. I do feel like with the expansion being here in reverse, you felt as if you were a very small, minute detail in these people's lives, and it created that sense of insecurity within you, as if you weren't worthy, you didn't belong, no one wanted you, that sort of energy, right? I don't know why I whistled. Clarify downcast pride. Yeah. We have perception in reverse. Very distorted perception. I mean, that's really self-explanatory. Thank you. Impartial. Okay. So regardless of what situation you're finding yourself in, Sag, there is definitely a distorted perception here. Things are not being seen or felt clearly. And going back to the separation with the child stuck in the middle, I definitely feel like this individual on this side really wants to bring things to an end after what is that word? After things broke down, essentially. Okay. Now, with impartiality, I definitely feel like this individual is no longer fazed by the games and the what is the word? And the nasty communication that this individual communicates. I definitely feel like this individual wants things to be civilized for the sake of the child. They want to move forward. They want to move forward, but there is a distortion here, a distortion in perception, which is creating the blockage for these two individuals to come together for the sake of their child. Alrighty, let's go ahead and clarify this, shall we? Tell me more about this abundance in reverse. Does it cause them? Yeah, okay. So we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, Sag, that is your energy, the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and the Hangman, Piscean energy. And we also have the Ace of Swords. I really like that this is out here. Going back to the original message, this person was very much consumed with the idea of accumulating material abundance, right? And in that absorption, in that very singular focused sort of energy, it's really caused them to become stuck in life, which we already spoke about, right? But with the Ace of Swords being here, I do feel like there is a moment of clarity that comes in that really allows this person to see the truth in their behavior and their choices and their life choices. I mean, what they do with that clarity, I have no idea. I have no idea, but, you know, it just is what it is. Yep. Okay. Gonna leave this. We're gonna move forward into this line. Oh. Telling me no. We'll keep going. Alright, tell me more about this victim with acceptance crossing it. No, more really just confirming what I already said. Can we get a couple more cards on this? Thank you. one more card on this, please. Okay, we'll take you and those ones too. We start here. Wow. Obsessed with what they didn't have. Alright. So we have the Three of Wands, Aries energy with the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Two of Swords, Libra energy, the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy, and the Five of Wands, Leo energy. Almost said 5 of Leos. Yeah, again, it's really just reiterating the same thing that we already spoke about. This person really, all they wanted is what they didn't have when they were a child. And that pursuit of materialistic things really just, I don't. Sorry, this is really frustrating. Because I can feel this person, right? They're literally drowning in their ego is how it feels. They feel out of control. And the more out of control that they feel, the more the ego comes into play, which is really just perpetuating that cycle. It's really just perpetuating that cycle. This person doesn't get it. But there is clarity coming through. There is clarity here, okay? So let's just leave that there because, yeah, bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Underneath that, beautiful, we have the Tower, okay? Clarity is coming in. Total shock is going to occur for this person. There is a wake-up call happening. What that person does with that, I have no idea, but it is coming. So for those who are dealing with this person, don't worry. They're going to see the truth. For those who this is your energy, I feel like we already spoken enough about it. You can decide what you want to do with that information. Okay, tell me more about this isolation. Thank you. Yep. Hierophant in reverse. Taurine energy, breakdown in a connection, and a long-term connection. It is long-term when you have a child, regardless of how long it was. Thank you. We have the King of Pentacles, more Taurian energy, the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Underneath that, we have the Six of Cups. So the masculine energy walked away from this connection. Again, it was very long term. Sorry, I just got when the Seven of Wands, Leo energy came out, I got that song, I'm gonna fight for my right to party, but I don't feel like it's in the sense of party. I feel like it's in the sense of fighting for what is right. For what is right in this situation. Yeah. This masculine energy chose to create a balanced environment instead of investing their time in something that was very imbalanced. It wasn't fair. There was no reciprocity in this. It was very one-sided. It was very one-sided. This masculine energy felt like their sole purpose in this relationship was to build the feminine energy up. And I feel like they grew very tired of that. It's a very repetitive thing. Alrighty. Clarify expansion in reverse for Sagittarius, please. So we have the King of Cups in reverse, Scorpionic energy with the Magician, Mercurial energy, Gemini, and Virgo. But they're trying to manifest. Thank you. Alright. going back to the original message, I thought we moved away from that, but you know, it is what it is. Whoever resonates with this first message, you definitely operating out of a distorted masculine energy. Okay, and with the Magician being here, I do definitely feel like this was the energy that you were meant to grow into. Okay, I get this energy with the Magician that you had the potential to turn anything you touched into gold, right? We all know that saying. But I'm just getting that sense of ego really just taking over. Really just taking over. And with the King of Cups being here in reverse, I definitely feel like it feels like manipulation. Okay. With the King of Cups being here in reverse, I definitely feel like manipulation is very much highlighted at this time. Nah, not at this time. Not at this time. That is like your go-to tactic to get what you want. It's your go-to. It's your go-to. There is also no emotional connection in your life. I feel like you have people around you, but you just don't connect emotionally. I don't know. I don't know. Right. Right. This person has attached their vulnerability to their childhood, which makes sense. Anyway, let's move forward. Let's move forward. Tell me more about perception in reverse. Tell me more about this distorted perception, please. We have the Six of Swords in reverse, Aquarian energy. Just, yeah. Oh, god damn. Oh, this is giving me a headache. Clarifying perception in reverse, Six of Swords, and we have strength in reverse, Leo energy. Definitely ego, needing to get ego under control, needing to release the need to control the situation. Both these individuals are still very much stuck on what has transpired between the two of them, which is creating that distortion in the perceptions. Yeah, again, that one-sided energy is coming through really strongly. Tell me more about this combination here, please. For Sagittarius. Thank you. Yep. Five of Pentacles, Taurian energy. Yeah, this person would literally rather be alone than put themselves back into that relationship where it was just one-sided. They didn't feel supported in any sense of the word. Yep. Justice in reverse, Libra energy. We're literally just repeating the same messages at this point. I mean, we're getting a little bit deeper into those original messages, but overall, it's the same thing. It is the same thing. So let's go ahead and get you guys some advice. I'm sorry, Sag, I really want to get out of this energy. My brain is literally pounded. Alrighty. I'm sorry. Sometimes they're tough. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're very, very pleasant. But you know, that's what you sign up for. Alrighty. Okay. Can we get advice for the... Can we get advice for the first message? You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. Alright, so we have not for you in reverse, message in a bottle in reverse, and exchanging gifts also in reverse. With this energy here, I feel like this individual, the first message that we received, right? This individual just won't take no for an answer. If things don't work out, they continue pushing. It doesn't matter what another person says to them. No is not an answer. And with exchanging gifts here in reverse, it's what can I get from you? What can you give me? I don't like that. Okay, can we get advice for the second group, for the second message, please? Advice for the second message. We have blessed in reverse. That is so... why? For those who resonate with the second message, things are not going to be easy for you, by no means. Okay, I definitely feel like there is... there is a lesson here, but the way that this is going to transpire, it's so you can take on that lesson and really cement that into your soul. Okay, with Bliss being here in reverse. But we have happy. Okay. Also at the bottom of the deck we have fork in the road. So this decision that you made, whether you made it or this other individual made it, right? Because I don't know who resonates with this. It just doesn't matter. The decision that was made is the right one. And although this ending is going to be very challenging, you're going to be very happy at the end of it. It's something that needed to happen, and it needs to happen in this particular way. And although you don't see it now, you're going to see very clearly why things happened this way. It's going to make sense to you. Okay, it's almost like a light bulb moment goes off at a certain point and everything just makes sense. Okay. So Sag, that is your reading. I apologize. I was not in the best energy. It just is what it is, right? But I do hope this brings clarity and a little bit of understanding to whatever it is that you're experiencing. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All support shown to this channel is very much appreciated. So until next time, Saggies, I'll see you later.